Now, just a couple of days ago, it was bonfire night here in the UK, and I had the most amazing time with a bunch of fireworks, and Mrs. Brady next door, whoa! She might be 95, but she loves them fireworks. I regret putting that one through our letterbox now, though. The funeral's next week, by the way. Now, the UK has Guy Fawkes Night on the 5th of November. The USA has Independence Day on the 4th of July. But wherever you are in the world, or whatever the length of your pubic hair, everyone loves a good fireworks display. And the thing I enjoy most about fireworks is, of course, the explosions. The bigger the explosion, the better. But sometimes explosions can be just a little bit bigger than you anticipated. Bit like this one.
This is insane.
This is the best fireworks show ever.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you get rid of 2 hours worth of fireworks in 30 seconds. Now, believe it or not, that wasn't meant to happen. And those fireworks are set off manually, which means someone's behind that hell of a mess. Stephen, go and grab your bags. Why? Because you're f***ing fired. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if that was down to human error, the person responsible will be first in line at the job centre the next day. And can you imagine the first question they're going to be asked? So, what was the reason for leaving your last job? It just wasn't working out. Now, this video takes place in San Diego on board a specially designed barge that floats on the water. And the reason for this is pretty simple. In case anything should go wrong, there's minimal damage to valuable real estate or the general public. But there's nothing to worry about. There's very little chance of anything going wrong. I mean, it's just a bunch of high explosives stacked on top of each other with all the fuses being lit. Now, this clip's been used in quite a few fail compilations over the years, but I don't even think it's a fail at all. If anything, this is a win. This is literally what every single fireworks display in the world should be like. I mean, just listen how happy everyone is.
This is insane.
This is the best fireworks show ever.
Now, I did play this clip quite a few times because I found it absolutely mesmerizing to watch. And I was high on cocaine at the time. And I managed to notice a man and woman at the start of the video. They're right up at the front there for what they think's going to be a nice romantic fireworks display. A few seconds later though, when all hell breaks loose, you can see the same woman literally dragging the guy away. Yeah, I think she must have shit herself when the entire ship's worth of explosives all went off at once. So this complete and utter disaster was uploaded by Dan Roy the Cowboy. Yeah, so this clip was uploaded by Dan Roy to YouTube back in 2012, and to date it has 3.9 billion views. Now, that's a joke, it's got 7.2 million views. But I have to say, one of my favourite things aside from the clip is the description. Behold, as night becomes day, taken with my Canon 60D DSLR, ... that I borrowed from my church. What? You know, I get the beautiful euphemism about night becoming day and the camera that was used, but why did he feel the need to tell us that he borrowed the camera from his church? You never know, maybe the Reverend said, you can borrow this camera as long as you give me a shout out in the description box. But hey, at least now you know if you ever need to borrow a Canon 60D DSLR, you can just swing by your local church and they'll hook you up in no time. And that's my time today, guys. Remember, fireworks are not a toy, so whatever you do, do not insert them in your rectum. Original links are down in the description as always. If you enjoyed today's episode, then I wouldn't bother leaving a like. And if you haven't yet subscribed, then I wouldn't waste your time, to be honest. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.